You know, honestly, Aerith's sacrifice will never be forgotten. Welcome back to Final Fantasy. No. Shit. The Shinra believes in capital punishment. Fuck. This bit is better left forgot. That's the same one I just. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Shit. I don't know, man. We got a weird energy going into this one. Welcome back. Last time, we finished up Disc 1 and our events in the Forgotten Capital. Did the final Fort Condor that you get before you have the ability to get to that area easier. A lot of things occurred, but here we are. No worse for wear. It's not true. We're a bit rough now. We've lost Aerith as a party member, but thankfully anyone can cure. It's just a shame that we don't have access to the best level 4 limit break ever and some other stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll live. We'll tolerate what we got. What are we doing on materia at the moment? I forgot that I still got the doubles on. You know what? We're gonna keep them on for a bit. It's not as if we're going in half-cocked against some of the stuff we've been fighting recently. I kind of ventilated the last 2 big fights. I think we'll be fine. Oh my goodness, he did a whole ditty just now. How do I get to that? I want the chest. It's looking like this is all we did. You know, go ahead and do that. Wrap around a little bit. Wait, hold on. They know some of this is a clear pain in the ass. I am able to observe this fact based on how automated they make that. Like, half of that is just them automatically moving. They don't do that too often either, if I'm being honest. If I'm, like, behind the mountain on Mount Evil, they're like, no, figure out what direction you have to hit to go up and down. Not that thing, though. They're like, this one, a little too complicated. Level 4 suicide, my favorite. Dude's got a gold rush. Oh, God, we're going to die. Damn you! Haven't you done enough to us? Horrible chipmunk squirrel thing. Get out of here, please. Damn it. Done in because of multiples of 4. Is that really a multiple? Yeah, level 52, so that would be, what, 13 times 4? Something like that. Don't do the math, it's probably wrong. There we go. You're back in tip-top condition, my boy. Yeah, screw the chest. I'm good. I can miss some stuff. Gaps. They look like little hidey holes for something bad. Oh, I can climb this. Okay, start from the other one then. Oh yeah, additionally, just to make battles a little quicker, I'm gonna put Fury Ring back on Sid so he can just handle whatever we need. Okay, we cannot climb this this first chunk. This one we can though. Oh my God. What a horrifying thing. I don't like any aspect of it. Okay, I'm glad it's dead. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so I went ahead and realized that maybe I should go back and get the chest. It was conquering me. I was like, I could just go back and, you know, I just go back and do it. You had to go around the structure. It was one of those where I was not going to figure that out. Except through extreme trial and error of the big shell you climb up of. Just because, you know, if you get a little too close to it while you're going left, you'll jump on it and not go around it like you want to. Anyway, I'm glad I went back. It actually had a weapon for Sid. Viper Spear. So these are normal growth rates in exchange for what he's got now, which has more slots. Really just kind of depends on what I want to run with him. Guess I could grab Earth and Subversion, maybe? Yeah, we kind of don't need enemy skill, at least for a bit. Cleansing, time. Time's getting close to something, too. This is tough. I like all of these. Some stuff's just not built for prime time, I guess. Making some tough calls here on what I want to run. We'll do Earth. Earth's getting kind of close. Getting mighty close. Here we go. Hey, we're here for the big gains. It'll be fine. Anyway, I'm over here now. Hypno Crown. Raise the success rate of Puppet. Oh, okay. Yeah, that certainly would make sense. Go left. Oh, I gotta do this again. Okay, yeah, do that and then select go up. Go right. Damn, Mega Elixir. Nice. Then left. Then up. Then left. The way they coded this is a little weird. Because I believe I have to do it like this if I want to get this one. Yeah. Bolt Armlet. Let's see what we got going on with this here. It is this down here. Let's see. Okay, absorbs electricity and is yeah, 2 linked. Neat. Okay, do that. Then go right. Then up. Then left. And then up the big rail / ladder. It's mostly a ladder. I don't know. It was just the way it was made looked weird. Haven't seen anything like that. Okay, we've made it. We have passed a truly mighty obstacle. And with our reward, a strength up. Nice. Nice. They don't even know we're here. They're doomed. Good job, boys. The things we gotta do to pursue Sephiroth. He doesn't even have to mountain climb. Bro just floats everywhere. Bullshit. Well, we're deep in the tundras now. Oh god, we're in a pincer attack with, like, lions or wolves or some bandersnatches. Ain't good. We're fine. Sometimes you gotta fill time be going, oh no, we were fighting animal. And you know that it's gonna end in 15 seconds, but whatever. Feel the thrill. Vibe a little. Okay, our next location seems to be a dot this way, so. Good work, guys. We're almost to the area. Soon, things can happen. Aha! Houses. Oh, come on, guys. I'm pretty tired. My friend died recently. Can you leave me alone, thing with a large carrot? We didn't want to kill you. But it had to be done. Here we are. Sorry. The change from normal weather to very cold kind of really got me. Okay, it's time for another pre-rendered background and cool lighting effect. It kind of stuns me. It's good lord, the ethereal light shooting out of these cabins. It's awesome. Ugh. We got grandpa customers. Huh? Welcome. Organics. Nice. Dragon Claw. Micro Laser. Poleaxe. Riot Shotgun. Okay, there we go. Pick up some new stuff, I guess. Solid. We'll roll with what we got for now. I kind of want to wait until maybe next episode to give people weapons that aren't entirely based on making my materia stronger. But we'll get to it. What the hell is this place? List of videos. On the planet's original crisis regarding the wet. What the hell? Alright, the camera's ready. Now, Miss Ifalna, could you start by telling us about the Cetra? I'm told that roughly 2,000 years ago, my people, the Cetra, heard the planet cry out. It had suffered a tremendous injury. The first to discover the wound were the Cetra, then dwelling at the Knowles Pole. Pardon, Miss Ifalna, this land you call the Knowles Pole. Where exactly is it? What we call the region we're currently in. Anyway, the Cetra set about conducting a geologue. And what is that? It's a little hard to explain. It's having a conversation with the planet. Apparently the planet told the Cetra that something had fallen from the sky and the impact of the collision had gravely injured it. Thousands of Cetra banded together, combining their powers in an attempt to heal the planet. But the depth of the wound was such that only the planet could heal itself. The process would take many, many years. I see. Do the ancients, the Cetra rather, possess special powers that allow them to heal the planet? No, at least not the sort you're thinking of. The life force of all things on the planet's surface is itself energy. The Cetra tried desperately to nurture the land so that this energy wouldn't run out. Unfortunately. I see. All that energy they gathered to heal the planet's wound. Is that why the snow never thaws around here and the great northern cavity? Exactly. The energy they spent healing the planet's injury caused the Earth here to rapidly wither. Eventually, the planet. They say the planet urged the Cetra to leave the nose pole, but Miss Ifalna, why don't you take a little break? No, it's alright. They say when the Cetra were preparing to leave the land they loved, the land they spent so long tending, that's when it appeared. It took form of our dead mothers, our dead brothers. To each person, it showed a different specter from their past. This entity that emerged from the great northern cavity. What sort of being was it? It was the one who wounded the planet in the first place. The cataclysm from the stars. That's what the Cetra called it. It greeted the Cetra with a friendly face, drew close to them, deceived them, then infected them. The Cetra, touched by its virus, went mad, lost their hearts, and transformed into monsters. And then, just as it had at the Nose Pole, or Knowles Pole, it approached the other Cetra clans and infected them, too, with its virus. You don't look well. Perhaps we'll, call it a day. Beepity boop bop. Okay, so that was on the original Crisis, so something landed here and did that. Seems pretty clear that was likely Jenova. And Jenova's been being a little tricky. We're seeing some of its actions in real time, especially with the previous episode. Next up, we'll check out regarding the weapons. Now, Miss Ifalna, could you explain a little about the entities you call weapons? Of course. The one you mistook for a Cetra, the one you named Jenova, is in fact the cataclysm from the stars. The planet began to realize it must destroy this calamity. For you see, so long as Jenova existed, the planet would never be able to use its power and mend the injury it suffered. So the weapons were constructs willingly created by the planet? That's right, but the weapons never actually had a chance to be used. Instead, a small group of Cetra survivors managed to defeat Jenova and seal it away. So the weapons the planet created turned out to be unnecessary. Does that mean the weapons no longer exist? The weapons can't ever vanish. They must still be slumbering somewhere here on the planet. Even though Jenova was sealed away, there's no guarantee it can't revive one day. And the planet still hasn't healed its wound fully. Even now, it remains watchful of Jenova. Where exactly are these weapons slumbering? I don't know. I can't hear the voice of the planet as well as I used to. Times have changed. I'm sure the planet's watching things closely. Thank you, that's enough for today. Something sobering about the only times you actually see Ifalna, speak at all are in moments where Aerith is not there. One when she was captured and now after she's passed. Private footage. Daughter diaries 10 days old and 20 days old. What are you doing? Honey? I was just thinking I'd take some more footage. But the camera seems to be on the fritz. More footage. Was there something else you wanted me to explain? No, I mean our lovely little daughter. Want to get her on video. Her face when she's sleeping. It's the cutest thing in the whole wide world. But we haven't even named her yet. We should at least do that before we point a camera at her. Don't worry, I've already picked one out. Aerith. That's what I wanted if it turned out to be a girl. There's no better choice. You just have to have things your way. But you're right, Aerith's a good name. I was partial to Aerith, but we'll just let that one die in the annals of history. Not bad, considering it came out of that hard head of yours. Right? The videotape. You're making another video? But you just did one the other day. Please don't be like that. This is our daughter we're talking about. Our sweet, beautiful angel. Don't you want to preserve some record of her childhood? She'll be grown up before we know it. Now, if you keep doting on her like that, what if she never becomes strong? Aerith's different from the other kids. Who knows what life will send her way? Please don't talk like that. I'll always be here to protect you and Aerith, no matter what. You two are my treasures. I'll never let you go. Oh, I'm so happy right now I could cry. I don't know where I'd be if I hadn't met you. A loving embrace. What miserable timing. Darn it all. How dare they intrude on our family time. Right? Coming just a moment. Wonder who it could be. It's them. I've been looking for you, Ifalna, or should I say, Cetra. Ah, and how could I forget the esteemed Professor Gast? It's been a while, hasn't it? Hojo, how did you find us? Not without turning over a few stones, but I've known for some time you were here. 2 years I patiently waited, such was my desire for this new specimen. New specimen? You can't mean Aerith. Oh, Aerith is it? What a pretty name. Damn it. I've severed all ties with Shinra. Please, Hojo, just go back and leave us be. Ifalna, I'm begging you. Leave Aerith out of this. I'm the only one you need. I'm afraid I'll need all of you for my experiments. You have to understand, Professor Gast. We can change the fate of the planet. It's right, Ifalna. I won't let these people take you or our daughter. Please don't try to resist. I wouldn't want any harm to befall my precious specimens. That's a rather odd place for a camera. Destroy it. Careful retrieving the specimen. Professor Gast, what are you doing? Ifalna, take Aerith and run. Well, no matter. Don't forget the girl. Videotapes, the ancients, the weapons. Oh, quite the treasure trove. You have my thanks, Professor. Man. Oh, that's cool. Like it makes a little X pop up. No time for the videos now that we've gotten our dump on Aerith's parents. First time Professor Gast has come up since the Nibelheim flashbacks. Turbo Ether. A techno bed. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. I think that should be everything. Where is the exit in here, actually? Oh, okay, there's stairs there. I was like, I've been in here for a minute, so I actually kind of forgot how we came in. But yeah, the lore, the fact that this area probably wasn't that much of a glacier before, but is slowly had to become harsher and more dead as a result of the cost of healing the planet from the initial first meteor that had Genova, and it's kind of rough. Plenty of RPGs like the concept of edges of the world slowly dying out due to some sort of crisis. We only just moved in and already that kid of ours got himself hurt. Never should have bought him a snowboard. Snivel, whimper. Poor kid. Ooh, we got a couple items hiding back there. Don't mind if I do. Hero drink, vaccine. Vaxxed, question mark? Hero drink. Raises stats during battle. Okay, that's cool. Oh, we've had a magic up in here this whole time? That's crazy. Okay, I feel better now. It's been 20 years since my husband set out, and he's still not back. He should have at least made it to the base of Gaia's Cliff. It's marked with a check on the map. Heard the old man who owns this house is a seasoned mountaineer. Apparently, he's seen every nook and cranny of the Great Glacier. Making it all the way north would be just about impossible without a map. Thinking of going, you better take the one on the wall outside. Okay. Is there a door here? No. Gotta love the art, like, where they texture when they're making these backgrounds. They're like, have a bunch of footprints on the way in, because people came in through here. God, these zones always just look so good. Apparently there might be some other item I'm missing here that I need to get. Should have looked at this texture. It's way more vibrant than the others. A map. Let's look at it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's the check mark they were talking about. Oh, yeah. We can just take it, too. There we go. Well, let me just hold that. Let me just rob these people. They're like, who the hell was that? Did they just take our wall art? Are you kidding? Like, I'm sorry, man. I was just like, come on. It's fine. Oh, yeah, we got an inn. Place to chill. Or there's a real gnarly slope at the edge of town. Problem is, it's off limits. Came all this way just to get shut down. What a drag. What's up? Careful you don't get too close. This sucker will burn you bad. Boy, it's even colder than usual today. Want to shack up? 200. Nice area. Up. Clearly something right there. There we go. Oh, there's a bar. I can see it on the, you could see that on, like, the, welcome mat. That's the term for it. It's early enough that I forget basic terms. What's the attitude? You're no fun. You ever heard of the Cetra? The Cetra, who are they again? Alright. This is what the ancients call themselves. Yep. One of their descendants used to live here. Ifalna was her name. She knew a whole lot about a whole lot. What do you mean used to? What happened? Apparently Shinra came and carried her off one day. Shinra, the ancients, sure sounds fishy to me. Heard some guy headed north for the Great Glacier. Sounds like an idiot to me. What's he planning to do? Take a soak in the hot springs? Sure, he's just gonna get lost wandering around and die in a ditch. Doesn't matter how well you prepare, Great Glacier's deathly cold. I give him 2 days tops. You thinking of going north too? That's the plan. Well, you better have a map if you want to make headway. Might be there's one in Holzop's house. Okay, we did get that. I hear if you keep heading north, you'll come to a massive crater. Something must have come falling out of the sky ages ago. Oh, really? They say a snow spirit haunts the Great Glacier north of here. Takes the form of a woman who hates hot springs. But I'm sure it's just an old wives' tale made up to scare travelers. Alright, well, we got a decent amount of info. Seems we got some Sephiroth sightings. Heading north. Toward wherever Genova crashed in. Alright. What's up, kids? He's almost finished. Stop, there's a super steep drop-off past this point. It's dangerous, please keep away. We're still gonna go. Try to be nice to people. But who are those guys? They look like trouble. Huh? Ah! It's Elena. Hello. There they are, hurry. Yes, ma'am. This is a very cute way to, like, present them, like, in a foreground type of way. Cloud! Whew! This is as far as you go. Why? There's something past here? Wouldn't you like to know? Anyway, that doesn't matter. How dare you do the Chief in like that? Chief? You mean Sung? We aren't the ones who did that. It was Sephiroth. Liar, you can't fool me! I'm not lying. It was Sephiroth. Don't bother trying to play dumb. You're not getting away with this. Ooh boy. No use wasting words on you. A little pain ought to get the point across. We can take him, ma'am. Nah, my fists are more than enough. No way he'll dodge this punch. If you say so. Alright. Elena she's okay, she's just a bowling ball. Heck was their deal. Kinda wimpy for Shinra folk. Hey, what'd I tell you? You won't make it 100 yards without snowboarding a map. Okay, I guess I gotta fucking take the snowboard for the kid. I kind of figured I had to, but yeah, let's go. Let's go get it. Can I just, like, go up to it? I was playing around my snowboard and got hurt. Now I gotta stay inside a while. Hey, why don't you take it? Oh, sure. I like how the cat moves so I can collect it here. There we go. Hey, just letting you know I took that. Just letting you know this is mine. I like how they're like regretting buying it, and then they're like, "Can you teach me how to rock it too?" Okay, people are locked in now. Sorry I took off like that before. Just had a feeling there'd be trouble. Anyway, you said I'm making it down to the slope. You'll have to do it on a snowboard. You want a lesson on how to ride? I don't know. I feel like I can do it pretty good. If you wouldn't mind. Alright, directional button up. Kick off while stationary. Left to move left, right to move right. The directional button down for brake. Brake, square, jump, X. R1, carve left. Okay, carve left and right. Yeah, okay, that's all. Nah, that's alright. Not interested. What's with you? Fine, don't blame me if you're on your ass. Oh, yeah, I gotta. There we go. Be careful down there. It's time to partake in the ultimate activity when someone you truly cared about died permanently, which is to do a professional snowboard course. Dude, we're killing it out here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who left these balloons out here? Guys? Hello? Is anybody out there? Ow. Okay, we're working on it. Now it's cool. Can we get, like, some of the SSX tricky, like, soundtrack ported in? Like, the atmosphere of just wind noises aren't really doing justice to the whole vibe here, personally, but maybe that's just me. Ow. Ow. Shit. Damn. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Who made these Moogle snow things? No wonder they're like, barely anyone can survive out here in the elements. They've got fucking balloons and snowmen and snow Moogles. I'm so bad at this. I am absolutely fucking miserable at this. I am so sorry that people are watching this. Now it's a straightaway. Now this is built for me. See, my problem is I keep using the shoulder button to veer in a direction, but it looks like that's only if you want to do a really sharp turn. Yeah, okay, hold on, baby it a little bit. There we go. Man, oh, I'm so bad. Oh, my bones. If only Aerith was here to see this. Whoa, oh god, trees. Ah! Dude, we hit it so hard the entire tree fell. How many bones did we just break? How long is this course? Oh, good lord. It's so hard to fill time when there's not even good music in it. You telling me they felt the mood didn't need a good track? They're like, nah, no, boy, you're good. You can call it on this one. Don't worry. We got wind sound effects for this one. Something I find fascinating is that with the remake series, part 3 would be post disc 1, and they've already gone out and said the way they've described it makes it clear to me that you're just not going to maybe even do this area until way later in the game, and they're like reordering the events. I think to avoid the concept of the big event of Aerith's passing and all of that, and then you do this, and then it's back to main plot, and they're like, there's a little bit of clashing tone here. They talk about it's like, yeah, you've got snowboarding in remake part 3, Revelation, and you'll be able to do it in the Gold Saucer as well as in some other places later. Make me go, yeah, you're probably moving Icicle Inn somewhere a little bit later, which kind of makes sense from a like a plotting aspect. You know, I'm starting to see why that kid got injured. I bet he didn't even hit here. I bet that kid knocked over a tree and went, oh, help. We've made it. Anyway, if I remember correctly, this area will end up dumping you in a random spot based on how you did. I think it's like, because there's routes and whatnot. Oof. Looks like we managed to land clear. Everyone okay? Of course. I'm too old for this shit. I'd like to remind everybody, Sid is 32 years old, I think. It's like, I'm too old for this shit. I'm like, oh man. Let's keep things moving. We'll freeze to death if we stay here too long. Why are you yawning, Clyde? You bored? No, I'm sorry. All right, let's see if we can what we can find. We got a tree. All right, we're gonna go left. It's one of those random mazes. Yeah, kinda. All right, can't go up. I guess just fight against the sheer wind. Ah, here we go. Log. Ah! Don't fight on my log! Oh, hey, it's that thing we already fought. That's just a woman. Whoa, nice crit. Snow Siren. Oh, that must be the anti-hot spring stuff we were hearing about earlier. Yeah, that'll take you out. Okay, new screen, so I'm feeling at least a little bit hopeful. Oh god, I can leave through the left spot there. Now go back. Let's see. Okay, then there's the option up top right, which I assumed, but I'm like, who knows? Maybe there's a fucking fourth exit. Caught in a back attack against this man. How did we get 3 misses? Holy shit. For some reason I thought we had a Barrett limit break at some point. Was that in the first pass of the video I did last time? Might have been that. Definitely. That has to be what happened. I unlocked the limit break last episode, but because my save shit borked when I finished disc 1 and I had to redo the episode, probably unlocked it, didn't equip it. That's probably. Yeah, now it all makes sense. That's it. I'm throwing Bahamut at these guys. I like to imagine these monsters watching this happen and go, man, what? What? I just thought it was 3 normal-looking guys that we could just eat. Why is there a dragon? Just one big snowfield as far as the eye can see. Walking through here is not going to be easy. Let's leave landmarks as we go. Alright, I'll just watch the way it shifts so I generally know my direction. Aha! I knew they wanted me to go up. That's cute, though. The way they spin it, and it's like, you gotta really focus. Or, like, use your flags, but overall, this is the key. Well, now, isn't this a surprise? Hello. It's been years since I met another soul out here. But where are my manners? My name is Holzoff. I've lived in these parts for nigh on 2 decades. Oh! You didn't die. Why don't we head to the other room if you'd like? I can regale you with the tale of a lonely mountaineer. The way they talked about this guy in the previous house made it seem like maybe he just died of the cold. You folks are familiar with the Trial of the Cliff? No. There's an old legend that tells something falling from the sky to the land here long, long ago. Supposedly, the impact pushed all the surrounding land up, forming a giant cliff. About 30 years back, me and my friend, Yamsky, tried climbing these bluffs, hoping to see what was on the other side. We were totally out of our depth. I knew a thing or two about the cold, sure. But the air on that cliff whips around you like a whirlwind, sapping your body temperature bit by bit. Yamsky was climbing below me. He cut his own rope. Didn't even notice until it was too late. I've lived in this place ever since, tackling the cliff, giving advice to fellow climbers, and providing what shelter I can. If you're planning to climb the cliff, there's 2 things you need to watch out for. First, you need to constantly check your route. It's not easy to keep track of all the snow cover. You can check with the circle. Second, you got to bring your body temp back to where whenever you reach a foothold, so you can mash square to restore body temp. You understand? Got it. I'm sure you're all exhausted after coming this far. Better rest up a bit before you head out. You know, I've been thinking. About what? Looking at the view here, it makes you realize how incredible nature really is. So if you asked me to put down stakes in a place like this, I'd tell you to stick 'em where the sun don't shine. But if I did end up living here, I'd come up with ways to make it more comfortable. That human ability to adapt, to invent and overcome, that led to Midgar, know what I'm saying? When you think about it that way, it's hard to say everything Shinra's done is bad. What the hell am I saying? Shinra not bad? Us 3 will chart out a path, the rest of you follow after. I like how Barrett learned a nuance there and then went, oh man, I should probably punch that down a little bit. But it's true. Humanity will adapt. Sometimes they adapt for bad reasons, though. Hold on, let's really heat up. There we go. 38. That's pretty good. Let's see. I saw a noise. There we go. Keep on climbing. We must focus on not freezing. I like this system. It kind of reminds me of like the heat gauge in Golden Sun. Also similarly does a thing like this, but in further reverse. Controlling your temp. Of course, we have other games now that people are used to that have systems like this, like temp stuff in Breath of the Wild and those Zelda games. Make sure you eat the right thing so you're not taking damage due to the elements. Though here, I think it just wipes you or brings you back to the bottom. Some shit like that. Whoa. Real ass icicle cavern. Cleared. I love caverns that have like staircases and proper walls. You know, just thinking about it, like, man, this setup's real nice. I love icicle style caves and stuff like this. I think about how there's been like snowy or ice themed kind of levels in the Donkey Kong Country games, but nothing really beat the aesthetic of the one ice cave level that exists in the first game of that. They only use that tile set and theme once for one stage. And it's that good? Ridiculous. Hold on, this is broken. Doesn't seem like I can get in through there. I guess I'll try another route. Stop harassing me! I have shit to do. Oh, brother. Alright, get some nice level ups and rank ups. Alright, one sec. Alright. Let's see. Another wall. Alright, now listen to me, game. You know what? No, I'm not taking this one. I'm good. We're pretty far along today. I don't need the instant clap up, okay? Chill out. I don't need this. There are times in which we needed this, and that time is not now. What's in the blue chest? The javelin. How many fucking Sid weapons have I gotten in one episode? 3? Poleaxe, javelin. It's got double. Oh, hell yes. There we go. We can bring back one of the ones we had to ditch for him. Let's see. Have a look here. Lightning, fire. Oh, yeah. These are a bunch that have given birth. Subversion, I guess. There we go. Put that in there. Ooh, delicious green. I was about to say I cannot see. Not on my watch, fuckers. You know, I'm not much of a runner in this Let's Play, but I've decided to lock in a little bit. Let's drop it. Huh? Oh! The area we couldn't pass through earlier. Very nice. Let's get back over there. Okay. Not gonna cross over. What did I do wrong in life to be dealt with such distractions? The nerve of these people. Can it end? Let it end. Get us out of here. Let it end. All right, now we're on the upper level. Let's see. Okay, just making sure I know exactly where the exit is on this tile. Oh god, even more. That makes sense. First one was kind of like your warm up. Right. Okay. All right, warm up. All we just gotta do is tap. All right, much better. Nice and warm. Is there... Dude, there's no way you put battles in here. Fucking, what are you doing? Get out of here. I don't think I can cross from here. Yeah, it looks like I just made a mistake. Can you fucker get out? No. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're going this way. What happened? What happened? Are you telling me that I can't drop to 27 degrees Celsius without passing out? It's almost as if I signed my own death warrant by trying to get up there while speeding up. I got a little impatient, and then I was doomed. Next time on Final Fantasy VII, we will contract frostbite as we try to get through the rest of that. I'll just bring you in when we're, like, progressing in that part. That probably makes the most sense. They just didn't want this to break an hour. Okay, time to go. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, well, hit the button that says you liked it. Maybe drop a comment, perhaps subscribe if you haven't. New videos coming out every other day, except when I forget for an extended period because I have to remake the credits like now. You can join the Patreon, by the way. Patreon.com/KZExcellent. If you pledge, your name gets to be in the credits of every single one of these videos. And if you pledge $25 or more, you get a special shout out like these people right now. Special shout outs go to Hero567890, David Gleberman, USDSD, Juicefrost, Chris C, and WTF Spider-Man. All right, let's get out of here.